State your name. Tell
Brandon, Rosenberg.
Hold on.
Tell you what.
Tell us where you're from and where you live now.
Tell
Do
where
all
I'm
those. Do
from.
all those consecutively.
What? From Texas, San Antonio to be exact. I live in Canton now. What else did you want?
When did you start playing poker, and what got you interested in the game?
Well, I started dealing before I started playing. That's pretty much how I got locked into that one. But that was probably until 2012. I say 2007. 5 years.
Is Texas Hold'em your favorite poker game?
No.
What's your favorite poker game?
That would be Pot Limit Omaha.
Why?
It's more action. Hold'em gets a little boring sometimes.
Does it influence how you play Texas Hold'em?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm looser than average. So I tend to not care and throw more chips at it as if I have more draws and have a little fun with it.
What do you think people know about your style of play?
I like to let people think I'm a loose cannon. In reality, I play more where the pot odds are.
How do you use that to your advantage?
Well, they think I could be playing anything, so they're more willing to calm me down.
How often do you play poker? If we should start over.
Oh, we're not starting over.
Well, we'll just. We could just.
You guys were like.
We were good.
Okay. It just seemed like you guys were going way too quick.
It's fine.
Come on, up. Over here. Come on.
Watch out for the cord this time. Thank you. Thank you.
Jack, up.
Where were we?
I asked you
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
how often you play poker. Is it cash or tournament? And do you play online?
I do not play online. It depends on my mood anyway, actually, I should say. Cash and tournament about equally. I don't know. It's two different games, so it just depends on what I'm feeling, where I'm running better at.
What do you like about cash more than tournament?
I can get up and walk away. As soon as I double up, I usually get up and walk.
What do you like about tournament over cash?
I get a whole stack of chips that's worth $25 and sit there and play for hours. Or 5 minutes, depends.
Do you think you play to win or play to play?
I play to win.
Are you interested in fame?
No.
Fortune?
Fortune, yes. Fame, no.
What are your strengths as a poker player?
My ability to read people without knowing their hand.
Do you have any weaknesses?
Yeah. Oh, you want to know them? I don't know about all that.
Let me rephrase that question. Do you think you have weaknesses in your poker game?
And I said yes.
What do you need to? What do you
sometimes-
think you need to improve on your poker game?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I know I have some weaknesses, but I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That's okay.
That's why I'm here.
Do you
You
think
people help me out.
that's
here.
right? Do you think you control your game, or does the game and the blinds control how you play and when you play?
Depends my stack. 'Cause if the blinds are getting up there and I got a short stack, then the blinds determine what I'm playing, and so do the pot. Doesn't necessarily affect my play. I might play a little looser because I'll see a face card with a 10 or something and decide, you know what, now's the time. Just depends on the moment, who all's in the pot, how much is in there, where I'm standing.
What's your favorite hand?
My favorite 7-5 suited. And if you want to know why, it's because it's easy to call, it's easy to get away from, and when you hit it, no one has a clue you got it.
How do you decide to lay a hand down when you know you're beat?
How do I decide? Because I'm beat. What do you mean? That's a rhetorical question right there.
What are your thoughts about skill versus luck in a tournament?
In a tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got to get lucky in a tournament. I mean, you almost have to. You got to win your races, and In a tournament, it's better to be lucky than good.
Would you define yourself as a gambler?
Yes. I do. I gamble. I don't know what else you want me to say. Yes. I don't know.
Who's your favorite professional poker player?
Oh, I don't know. I like Phil Ivey's play, but I like Mattisell's mouth.
What do you like about how they play?
It's solid. You know, most percentage of the time they're going in with the best hand. Just luck isn't on their side that day or something.
Can you talk a little bit about what you've learned being a dealer and how it's influenced how you play poker?
It's helped my discipline a lot because I've watched people fall in love with hands and may have one out in the deck and they know their beat coming to that river and they just donk it off. They say, yeah, screw it, I call. I got one out, and they fall in love with their aces. Meanwhile, they don't really even have an out. They just think they do. They're already dead. It helps you realize there's a hand. There's always another hand. I just throw it away and see the next one. If you're beat, get rid of it. Unless you think you can push them off, but it's pretty tough luck there.
Why do you want to play poker being broadcast live on the internet?
Because it's fun. I don't know. It just looked like a blast. I got to deal with the whole thing. Last, I don't know how many seasons, 2 or 3. It's my turn to, I think it's my turn. I want to play a little bit.
Do you think you'll learn or change the way that you play now that you'll be able to watch the replay of the games?
No. I might make some adjustments, but not my entire style.
Do you think the people that you play against and their opportunity to watch you play, do you think they'll have an advantage?
No. No, I do not.
Would you categorize yourself as a Lucky Charm player, a winning or losing streak player, a grinder, or none of the above? And if so, define your poker self.
Maybe a grinder, if anything. Lucky Charms, no. I'm not very superstitious. But, more of a grinder than anything. At least it's felt like that recently.
How much do you read? How much do you read or have you read about poker? And do you understand the theories, the strategy, the math? Does that matter? Does it affect your game?
I haven't read anything, but I understand all the strategies and all that. That's another part of the dealer, being a dealer, that helps. Being able to understand pot odds and why I'm calling here or that. And I mean, no, but I won't read a book on it. I don't want to. I'll make my own style. I don't need to. Some things work for some people, might not work for me. So I'd rather just, why ruin what I have going by trying to incorporate someone else's style? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play cards the way I'm gonna play. It's my money. I'll do it my way. Don't need to help their bankroll. I'm trying to help my own. Zero.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your poker skills or your knowledge?
Not really.
I guess that's it. It's for the other players. It's not for the new players. Okay.
Go ahead.
The question is,
The question.
what's in your poker future?
What's in my poker future? It's going to be a long roller coaster ride. Just like everyone else's, up and down, up and down. Hopefully the ups don't go as far as the downs. I'd like to be playing bigger tournaments, to be honest.
Would those be league or professional?
More of a hobby, actually, but I'm talking like, I've been thinking about going out to Vegas this summer and playing some, $500,000 buy-ins, stuff like that. Some of the larger ones, well, larger ones to us, but skimpy ones to the professionals.
What are you looking forward to most for the season 3 of Chase the Bracelet?
Just have a great time. It's really what it's all about. I'm not here to have fun. I am here to win, don't get me wrong, but mainly if I can't enjoy it, I don't want to do it.
All right.
Hopefully that's everyone's goal.
No, that's good. Those are good. Thanks.
Okay. No problem.
I love how straightforward you are.